Hi again. In the last video, I meant to keep going through the tabs up at the top here, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll go through Module 1. So we went a lot through content and the course information module. These are also shortcuts to get to different items. So everything you need is in the content, in the order to work through it. But let's say you're like, oh, I need to do discussion replies. So you want a shortcut. So you can just click on discussions right here. And then you'll see all the different discussions we'll have for the class. The Q&A, there's some general Q&A if you're interested in study groups or want to ask about a homework question. These are kind of always up at the top. And then the module discussions are down below. Module 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, so that's a shortcut to get to the discussions. Similarly, here's a shortcut to get to all the assignments. If you click on that, you'll see all the assignments that we have in the course, and you can tell your status and whether you've submitted it or not. Also, all the files, so you can see for each one. You can print everything in advance, but if not, you can also print as you go, or you can write on plain paper. There's a Word doc and a PDF for each assignment. And I think you just click on this, and then that's where you upload it. Then here's a shortcut to get to our MyOpenMath homework system. Again, I'm not going to talk about this one yet, but I'm going to wait until that video. Oops, the way I have my window set up, it's hard for me to go to my other tab. Okay, so then here's a link to the free online textbook that I mentioned. And you can see at the beginning of each chapter, we have featured a mathematician. So you'll see this in each module as well. So this is a little inspiration to get started for each chapter. You navigate along here. So this would be 1.1 is next. The videos that are in our course are the same as the videos in the textbook. So you're welcome to access them here as well. It should say the section number on each one, and they're right at the beginning. And that's our textbook. So we're really lucky to have a free textbook for this course. The next one is online rooms. So this is another way you can get to office hours. Let me see what it looks like. I'm not entirely sure what it looks like for students, but for me, I go to personal meeting room, and then you should be able to hit join. I think this looks a little different for me than it does for you. Class progress is a place where you can just see everything you've completed. So it's kind of a fun thing just to keep track of. Grades is where you can go to see your grades on every assignment. So MyOpenMath will start out at 10. Well, actually in the summer we only have 8 weeks, so it might start about 12 or so. I'll do the math on that. And then it'll go up by a certain number every week until at the end of the 8 weeks, this will be Module 8, it'll be 100 points total. So you can see here's the place for points for everything: student info, assignment, your discussions, your homework modules, write-ups, your notes that you'll be turning in around the time of each test, and below here is the midterm and the final scores from MyOpenMath. And let's see, under more, there's class list. If you want to contact students for study groups, you can do that. And help is a great place. There's D2L help, the student help desk, online tutoring, which is different from our campus Zoom tutoring. This is what previously was also online tutoring. It's a consortium of multiple colleges, so they often have more hours and more time, more days and hours during the week. So later in the evening, earlier in the morning, things like that. Okay, great. So those are all the tabs. So now let's go back to Module 1. I want to show you what a typical module looks like. The test weeks will be a little different, but all the other ones will have this same pattern. There's usually some cartoons or images that deal with the topic we're learning about. Here you can see Dr. Jonathan Farley again. So as we start in each new chapter, I've put their photo and a link to the book. First though, you have Introduction and Outcomes. So this shows you what you'll be learning each week and what the learning activities are. Then this takes you right to the book to read that little intro story. I'm going to click back on Module 1 because I think it's better to click through this way. Then you'll have the video lectures and reading. So in the video lectures, you'll see one or more videos. It depends on the section. And like I said, they match up right with the sheets that you can print. 1.1, there's 2 videos for that one. 1.2, there's 2 videos for that one. And 1.3 just happens to be 2 videos for that one. Then down below here, it's right at the bottom of my recording window, there's also a link to the textbook, so that'll take you there also. So that gives you, if you like to read, gives you some extra examples and things like that. Okay, let me go back to the module and navigate this way. So after you do the lectures and reading, remember the odd weeks we have a discussion post. So this first one is introducing yourself to your classmates. And so the initial posts are always due by Friday night, and modifications and replies the following Monday. So here's a list of things to write about, and then put in an image either of yourself or something that is meaningful to you, and tell us a little bit about why you chose that image. It's really fun to see a concrete representation or something that you like in here. And then tell us your name and pronouns, how to pronounce your name if we might not know. For example, a lot of people don't know how to pronounce my name, so it's Cara. It rhymes with Sarah, or I can say it's pronounced Cara. What degree, program, or goal are you seeking? Have you taken an online class before? If so, what advice do you have for students new to online learning? And then the image and why you chose that. Then you're going to reply to at least 2 classmates. You can reply to more. They're absolutely welcome to do that. And also, if someone asks you a question, reply back to them. Try to spread out the replies so everyone has at least one reply. And here's some ideas for things you can talk about in the replies. Then each module, after that, you'll go to My Open Math and do the homework that's there. I'm going to show you that in the next video. Then every week you'll have a write-up. Okay, now these you can, if you printed the pages, you can write on there, and then use a scanning app like Adobe Scan. Here's a little video that walks you through using Adobe Scan. And what's important is just to get all the pages in one file. That way I'll be able to grade it and you can see all my feedback on that one file. Not a file for each page, but all together in one. So this video and this app make it really easy. Same thing if you write on plain paper, just get all the pages together in one file. You can also upload a Word doc, or you can translate that Word doc into a PDF, which does help with formatting sometimes. If you're typing, just do your best with math formatting and math symbols. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, definitely get help if you need any help with this. I'm here for you. Tutors are here for you. Okay, that's a full module. So the only thing that's different on the even modules is there's no discussion posts. So we just have that every other week. So here's module 2, Introduction and Outcomes, Inspiration for Chapter 5, Videos and Reading, My Open Math, Homework Write-Up. Okay, so that's our basic pattern, and you can see down here we've got module 3 is very similar. Then module 4 is our midterm week, so that one's a little different. 5, 6, and 7 all have the same pattern, and then 8 is our finals week. Okay, great. Again, if you have any questions or can't find anything, just email me, and I hope to see you in one of the Zoom office hour sessions too, even if it's just to say hi. Okay, I will see you in the next video where we'll set up My Open Math. Okay, see you there.